celibacy in the past.
Yes.
And then I said, well, this is bullshit because this needs to stop.
Yeah.
This needs to stop.
Well, shout out to McNair. He says it makes a man stronger, and it's to obtain
I've
from
heard
sex.
some men say that, you know, I think it's good for men to have a moment where they practice celibacy just for a moment because it's the discipline of it that I think that they need to learn it just once.
Yeah.
Just once.
Yeah.
I think that's why I did it.
What in question? How long do you think it's appropriate to
Not
be celibate
long.
for? What's the time frame where
The
it becomes too long and it's
second
crazy?
You start looking like one of the women of Brewster Place and you have facial hair. Stop it.
So, ladies,
That's when you're going too goddamn far.
ladies. Once the facial hair shows
You've
up,
gone too goddamn far.
you've gone too far.
Or when you say this sentence, I don't really need dick.
Oh,
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Just stop.
Yes.
That's when you've gone too far. And
Yes.
you almost
Oh, man.
need to jump on the first dick you see. I don't even care whose it is.
But see,
Like,
that's
'cause
the
now
thing.
you've
When
gone
people
too
come off with
far.
celibacy, they're jumping on to the first dick. Is that good or bad? Like,
Well, no, I was being funny when I said that, but I'm saying if you've gone that far that you're saying I don't need dick, that's when you went way
right? You went way too
way
far.
too far in that game.
Way too far. You're not
Yeah.
coming back.
Because
I feel like
sex
you're
keeps
saying.
you healthy. There's
feel
a
like that
healthy
too.
component,
There's a glow.
you know, fuck the glow. It literally
the glow.
keeps you healthy. Like,
My
it
skin
keeps
be-
you healthy.
My skin be coming
You
out
know,
looking all cute. And
You
fresh.
have health, you know, you live longer.
This is true.
You're happier.
It helps your energy too. Like as
Your
far
energy
as like,
level.
Yeah.
It burns calories.
Shout out to Knowledge. He said he did it for a year once, never did it again.
A year.
That is interesting for you as a male to go without sex for an entire year.
So mad that
I don't believe you.
I didn't charge my phone.
You around
Damn it.
all his ass. I don't believe
all
you.
over the place.
Around all his ass, and you didn't go
I
for
don't
a year.
believe you either. Knowledge, I don't.
That's
Knowledge,
crazy.
I don't believe you.
He said, and someone McNair, he said he usually does it after a year of heavy sex, and then he'll charge. He'll
So
charge
after
himself
you
up.
have like tricked on out, you done tricked out,
You worn yourself out.
dick all raggedy and damn near broken.
You used it out.
used
Shout out to
up,
Odie Sanchez. Yes, and you used out your dick, and
now you want to like. So basically, like when ladies come at him, he's like, no.
I'm exhausted. It's more so I'm exhausted.
I'm
now.
exhausted.
It's not
Right.
that you're not trying to have sex. You're now exhausted.
You're exhausted.
And he says his dick is not raggedy.
So
okay.
I'm just like saying.
I'm sorry.
So basically, you're not celibate. You're just
Shout out to
tired.
Samantha. Yes, exactly.
You're just
It's
tired.
tired, right? It's like you don't want to have sex anymore.
Yeah, you're done.
Shout out to Samantha, longtime supporter. We love
Hi,
you, hun.
Samantha. I'm
And
sorry
Precenda
my
says
battery's
hi.
dead.
Precenda says hi. We love you guys so much. But no, that's definitely something that people think about. Even, I feel like when it comes to females, it might be more easier for females to be celibate than men to be celibate, because I feel
I
like
think
women
so.
can easily fight their urges more.
Well, I think it's that we have always had to have discipline
That's
because
true.
you don't just want to be just like throwing your legs
Willy-nilly.
in the air for everything
Can't be
that come your
willy-nilly.
way. Like if we slept with everybody that ever asked us,
We would have something.
well, yeah, but we also wouldn't have time to have a job because as a woman, and it don't even really matter how old you are, if you leave the house and you're outside from like 10 a.m. to like 6, you get offered dick at least 10 times. At least. I've counted.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out
In
to
the
Chris Rock.
summertime,
He
I
mentioned
count.
it.
Like I count.
He's like,
At
women get
least
off a dick every day.
all day.
He's like, you open the door, you want some dick?
Want some dick?
You go down the street, want some
some
dick?
Yep.
Go to the grocery store, want some dick?
Want some dick? Oh, no? Okay. But maybe later?
Later?
No?
No,
Oh,
not
oh,
now,
not
but
now?
later on.
Later? Okay. Yeah.
They'll ask you early in the day, they'll ask you again a couple hours later,
Yes.
want some dick? No, I still don't want no
I
dick.
still
I
don't.
still don't want no dick.
No.
So,
So we sort of have to, we were talking about how often women get offered dick. Like I was saying if you leave the house at 10, you're out until 6, on average, you get offered dick at least 10 times. Am I right?
absolutely true. They
At
open the
least
door
10
for
times.
you. They're asking you, do you want some dick?
Right.
As
They're
they open
looking
the
at you
door.
like,
You drop something in the aisle. You can't reach something in the aisle. They come to the aisle, get the cereal box on top of the shelf.
you want some dick and cereal?
You want some dick? Hey, Cosmo, you want some dick and cereal on top of the shelf. They slide up in your DM. You want some dick? There's always the option
Oh yeah.
for dick
true.
to be offered. Like
The cord is there, baby.
there's always an option for dick to be offered.
Yes.
So
And it's always being offered.
I feel like it is way more easier for females to be celibate than guys. Like, what do you guys think about that when it comes to celibacy? Like,
Before I got pregnant, I was celibate for like 2 years.
mm-hmm.
And then I got pregnant.
Ew.
Because I was like, oh, I think
We
I
not
want some-
celibate no more.
Like,
I think I want some Zick today. And
Hey.
he was cool, you know, we had a few dates. And he my friend, let's go, you know. And then
He broke the celibacy.
we got the rapping, and that's how it happened.
Now, question. When someone is, I feel like if somebody is, shout out to our DJ UncleTone in the building. Yes. Who might be opposed to the celibacy clause.
No, I've done that.
So you have been celibate.
I've done. Listen, let me tell you.
Wait.
A story. Let me tell you.
this is-
I don't have
I
any
was-
pearls to clutch.
Listen,
I don't have any pearls to
I
clutch.
was celibate for
clutch your
2 years,
metaphorical
Right.
pearls.
right? Because I felt in the hood that I'm from
Uh-huh.
that I was being used as like a sex object. So,
Oh
I
my
said,
God.
You know what? Let me stop having sex.
So you got tired of being
So you
used.
got
Yeah,
tired of
yes.
being
You
used.
felt
No,
used.
seriously, I felt used. It was like, it'd be like a homie's girlfriend, like, I can fuck Tone if I want. And then it'd be another girl like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get him too. So I was like, you know what?
Oh,
Fuck
you
all
were
y'all.
being used.
Shout out to
Yeah, I
Knowledge.
was
He said
being
temptation
used.
is a hell of
and
a
this,
thing.
and this is during the police academy days. So I was built different. You know,
Oh,
no
yeah.
hair, waves, whatever. But yeah, it was like, yeah, we gonna fuck Tone. Yeah, we gonna fuck him. I was like, no, you're
So the
not.
word went around.
The word went
No,
around.
you're
Like-
not.
The word went around. It's like, okay, you want marathon sex? Yeah, go see Tone.
Oh shit.
You want your pussy licked properly? Go see Tone. Right.
You were being
And you want to
used.
get dick right? Go see
Oh,
Tone.
you
So I was
were
like,
being used.
yeah. So I was like, you know what? Let me be celibate.
And go inside
Save myself.
Right. And save myself.
me, go inside myself.
Right.
Right. That's how we did it.
What do you think like even for everybody like what do you think celibacy does for a person? Like some people feel like they build up their sexual appetite so they become more horny when they start to have sex. Or sometimes people feel like it builds them up mentally.
It's
Like,
like
what do you
a-
think celibacy does?
I think it's
It's a
discipline.
detox.
Oh, detox.
Detox.
Discipline,
Discipline.
detox. It's more so discipline because it's like you can control your sexuality. Like, all right, I'm horny right now, I want to fuck, but I'm not going to because I choose not to.
Yeah.
And it's like you just fighting the urge. And I've done it for 2 years. I can't believe it.
Now,
I have another
how
question
long
on
is
the way.
too long?
Hey. Yes. How
Too
long
long is like, all right, when you see the spider webs. And dang, that nigga look good. I want to smash. Oh, he got big.
I feel like too long is when you start making things that are non-sexual sexual.
Yeah.
When you start over ordering sex toys and shit.
Yeah.
When you no matter of fact, when you start looking for sex toys, it's like
Yeah, when the hairbrush becomes the sex toy.
when you in the shower and then
Right, and then the shower head just
matter
sits
of
there
fact,
too long.
when you change the shower head. Oh, when you taking a bath and it's like you just scooting up. It's like, dang, nigga, how the fuck you get this close?
Or
What?
when you decide you don't want to be celibate anymore, you look around like, damn, where did everybody go? And then you looking like, oh, that nigga got one eye, but you know what?
Nah, when you taking
that might work.
it get work when you taking a shower and then you wash down and you like, oh, that kind of feels good.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, whoa.
Yes.
That's when it's
Yeah.
celibacy is too long.
Shout out
It's
to
like-
Knowledge. He said
Well-
when you start craving people that you shouldn't.
That
Right,
the nigga with
and you
one
start
eye.
thinking about your ex, like, dang, like, nah, that.
Listen,
Like that,
He
that-
was
you
fucked
start
up.
craving- That's
but the-
real.
but
Shout
the
out to
D
you,
was
Knowledge.
type
Yes, that's
good.
real.
that shit
That's
was like,
true.
yeah, she's bipolar, she's schizophrenic.
Crazy,
But
You
that,
know what?
you know what?
Why not?
Yes.
He had a good
Or
time.
girls be
you
like,
know, it's
that
like-
nigga might kill me. But,
But-
you know what? the
But
dick is good.
But at least I'll go out. I'll go out in the right way.
Right. At least I have some good things before I go.
That is real talk. That nigga might kill me,
But
Yeah.
But the D's good.
but
I'm gonna be in heaven like, God damn. That D was,
listen
it was worth it. Take my Lord.
Elizabeth, I'm coming.
Shit.
I'm coming,
Coming in a
Elizabeth.
Hyundai.
I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming.
I said it's when you start growing facial hair. That's when you need to really like get over that bullshit and get back on the pony.
Yeah, stop
Like-
playing. Stop bullshit.
I really feel like it's when you make non-sexual things sexual. Like if you catch yourself looking at construction workers outsid, you know, they just doing their job.
They
Or you
just
got the plumber coming
But
through.
like,
He
look
just
at-
trying to fix your toilet. And you
Look
like,
at his
damn.
dirty ass.
Right. You just start imagining shit that ain't right.
That's a good
Dirty
You start
ass.
imagining shit. This person just trying to fix your sink. That's it.
That's all he did.
He's only there to fix your sink.
And you turning it into like, you know.
Or the cable box, the cable man just trying to install a new cable box and you trying to figure
you know
it
what?
out.
For us, it'd be
What else
like
he could do?
you know, you see a woman speeding down Flatbush Avenue with a wheelchair, you're like, yo. She's alright. I can do that.
She's speeding mighty fast.
What's your name?
Speeding. What she
Precenda.
sitting on?
Right. She's speeding mighty fast on that chair.
Right.
I ain't never seen a chick do
I
that.
do test them though.
Ooh.
Out.
I do test them. I make them like chase me. Like,
Let's see how fast
so
you
if
can
you
run.
can run and you chase me for a block, let's talk. Cause I need to know your stamina. Like if you winded and you, oh nigga, no.
I'm gonna make you run another
You huffing and puffing like a bitch.
Right.
No.
Let's go another block.
Hell no.
We go.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Now
Yaya,
we're just going in
Yaya,
right
you
now.
quiet over there. What you-
Yes. What do you think about celibacy? What do you think celibacy does for someone? Like, what do you think it does for people?
I don't know.
Many
Have
things,
you ever
few
been
things.
celibate?
Have you?
But it's not. It hasn't been for that long. It's been maybe like 2-3 months, and then I'll find somebody, and it's like, woo.
Like yeah,
Exactly.
ooh, I like that.
He cool. He might be around for a couple of months. We can-
But those
Let me
2-3
give
months
him
is
this.
still something, though. Like,
Exactly.
you still
No, it
doing
is. Yeah, it is.
It's still something.
It's
I feel
a
like-
long ass 2 or 3 months.
Yes. I know it because I
That
know it.
shit is
After 2
long.
years, it was like, oh, he being nice to me. I'm gonna give him this pussy.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Never had
Somebody
nobody
open
like
a door for you. You're like, all right.
You know, my office
I
is
get
right
to that
there.
point.
Like, I got an office right there with a closed door, just in
Just in case.
Ow.
Just in case.
Ow.
No, we're good.
Well, Knowledge just said something that was interesting to me. He
you.
mentioned that you're
Oh.
supposed to have sex a certain amount of times just for health reasons.
Somebody,
Say
So
that?
what's
That's right.
appropriate? Like, how often should we be having
somebody
sex?
12
else,
times.
I'm
Daily.
not gonna say their name, but somebody else was mentioning to me, like this was a conversation like I had years ago. You supposed to be having sex on a regular, even if it's not with the person that you're gonna be with for the rest of your life, just so you can be experienced for
By
that
the time
person.
you meet that person, yeah.
I'm like, well, so I gotta be a hoe for my husband? So like,
no.
Well,
Experience in being a host.
Well, for men,
Gotta get money to be a
men
hoe.
need to have sex constantly
Women do too.
to clean out their prostate.
Women need the
so
right
we can
sex.
avoid prostate
Wait.
cancer and stuff.
Health
like that.
information. Really?
Yes.
Oh,
we
wow.
need to
I gotta go home
ejaculate
then.
properly.
I
Yeah.
gotta go home.
And not jerk off. I'm talking about like have sex.
Hey, use it
The
before you lose it.
physical activity. So
Can't
for
get it up.
prostate health.
But didn't I say that
I'ma use
sex
that.
is
You
related
gotta
to
have
good
sex for
health?
prostate
It is
health.
true. Like for me, I even remember when I was having a lot of sex. I remember how my skin would look, how much energy I would have.
You're
Like
talking about the beauty aspect. I'm
Yeah,
saying
that's what I'm
like it
talking
really
about.
does.
it
like,
does a lot
promote-
for your skin. I'm just
Yeah,
saying, it
promotes
just does a
good
lot.
I
health.
have
though.
people thinking
It does a lot.
You
Yes.
glowing. You
Skin-
mighty nice today. I know.
I know.
You good? You want some?
I'm good. Are you good?
$5? I got your lunch, boy. Let me do your. No, you got. No, I got this. Like,
Right.
the fuck? She's
It
been so nice
does.
today.
What are the health benefits for women? Because there are health benefits. Like you should not.
You know what
be-
the health benefits are?
Excitement.
Well, I know clear skin.
Happiness.
For
We
injecting
don't
semen.
get the
yes.
bipolar issues.
That's true.
We don't get yelled at.
No
screamed,
argument.
Right.
fussing.
Wait, you give us
Yeah.
the right dick. We're
If
calm. We
if
know how to act.
you dicking down correctly.
We're
ain't
calm.
No arguments.
You
Yep.
no
I'll clean the
argument.
house.
I'ma
I'll
take-
cook
You get what you
4
want to
times.
eat, right?
You
Right
want
there.
what? You want lobster and shrimp? We ain't got it in the house, but I'm gonna make that shit from scratch.
Hey.
I'll go get the shrimp myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fry this up, season
Those
it
are the
up,
benefits.
get you a plate. You just sit right there, give out that good dick. That's all you
Right.
gotta do.
That's
Sit
it.
right there.
You got
know
one
that.
job. You got one
No,
job.
you release
That's
it. You know, sex releases serotonin,
Yes.
which is the feel-good drug in the brain.
Yeah.
Dopamine.
So you know, I'm gonna give it to you as much as I possibly can.
Yay!
Every day,
I
all
think
day.
that you should have sex
Each and every
day.
Sunday. 4 to
Every
6
day is
p.m.,
healthy.
You should have sex
9 to 10
every
p.m.
day.
All right.
9 to 10.
Yeah, you can get it. Come to DTF Radio.
You
Fuck
can
with
get
us.
it.
Hershey Wrapper.
DTF.
Vanessa Smilez.
DTF.
Precenda.
No, I'm just kidding.
Shouts to Purple Glove in the building.
Yes, indeed. But no, that's one of the things that's really, really important. I feel like for me, I've been dealing with celibacy and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people that are out there too. Like, a lot of people sometimes when they say celibacy, they feel like people should be like not having sex for like 6 months or like a year or something like that. It could be like something like 2 months. It could be like 8 months, depending on how active you were or whatever you were doing. That could be a drastic change. For a nigga that's fucking every single day to stop having sex for a month.
If you're gonna talk, come talk on the mic.
Ooh.
Exactly. Come
Now,
talk
Cosmo
to us
asked
nice
a
over
great
here.
question. I need you to ask it
Why
again.
do you want to be celibate?
I don't. I don't want to be
It's
celibate.
nonsense. You sound real contradictory.
I don't
clarify.
want to be celibate.
Clarify.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, but listen.
I'll say I don't want to be celibate. I'm waiting on the right dick. That's what I'm saying.
Clarify my commando compadre.
You can't just be
Yes,
listen.
I command.
Cosmo, let me answer-
You're not
Let
commando
me answer
today.
your question.
Sorry.
Cosmo.
Yes.
You're not
Answer.
commando today.
My reason for me being celibate
You're not
is
commando
I'm
today.
really commando.
you don't
today.
just
You
be
know
giving
I
up
know.
the pussy to anybody.
Body.
This
I'm
Well,
absolutely
of course I
commando
did the
today.
check.
Everybody can't say they had this pussy right here.
Right.
And you can't just be giving it up to anybody.
Exactly.
So the last
Thank you.
guy
That's right,
I was
Hershey.
Thank
with,
you.
Because they can't
we
get
ain't
this
work
penis
out,
every day.
and I'm like, look, I'm celibate until I find another nigga who I'm really into. He know me and I know him,
And he only one who get
even if we just friends, because that's what we was before I had my son.
In this 2019.
And it's a lot of stuff going around out there, and I ain't
You don't
trying
want
to
it.
collect it.
It's a lot of reasons, and that's another thing. Like, see, people are like, oh, why are you celibate? You can have sex. Yes, anybody can.
I can have
Anybody
sex with a whole bunch of niggas
With
that's in my
anybody.
DM right now. Ex
How
niggas,
easy is it?
niggas that I done went to school with,
Hey.
niggas I done had conversation. I could have sex with niggas that be coming here to DTF if
Thank
I
you.
wanted to. But can't no nigga can't.
Well, I'm a
niggas
firm
can't be
believer
like,
in
I was
hired help.
fucking Hershey on the regular.
Can't have sex.
No, you
Hershey,
cannot.
I firmly believe in hired help. And
What would she say?
What?
But
Yes.
see, no,
You know what?
niggas
You're
don't
right.
see it
You're
as
right.
a help.
Firmly believe
Oh,
in hired
Vanessa,
help.
what did I say earlier? You gotta pay for this penis.
You did
You're right.
say that.
Yeah, you gotta pay for this
firmly
penis.
believe
You
in
did
hired
say
help.
that.
For
You
number
did say
one.
that. You said
And,
you're paying for this
I don't know
penis.
if anybody's on my bandwagon, but 2019,
I
I
am
am a total thought. Selectively.
You know my office
I
is
am
right there,
into
right?
selective play.
My office is right there. Don't talk that shit live on the air. My office is right there.
It is not a joke.
Look-
It is not a joke.
All right, let's
No,
go.
but I like what you said. I like what you
Let's
said
go.
when it comes to selective play, because sometimes people think if you're celibate that you're just shutting off the entire world. You don't want to have sex with nobody. Or
No, we
some
just-
guys will make it seem like if you said
We
no to them, that
interviewing
you're like, oh, you
people.
don't want to have sex. No, it's not. I just don't want to have sex with you. Like,
Listen, when you
it be
celibate,
somebody else.
it's an
Like-
interview process.
Well, this
That's
week,
what
We
I
have
was
to
doing.
know who you
'Cause
are.
It's like, all right,
well, this week,
are we
guys,
hanging
guess
out?
what?
All
My
right, he
very
cool. Let me
best
see.
friend told
Nah,
me
I ain't
that
wasting
he
this
didn't
pussy
know
on this
that I was
nigga.
human,
Yep.
that he
And
thought
see,
I
for
was
me,
a
once I came out of once I was in the industry, so I was focused on money. But once I came out of the industry, I started thinking about it differently. I'm like, I'm not wasting pussy on somebody who I'm not into, who I'm not growing with, who I'm
Especially
not
be
building
seeing
with.
all these vaginas
It's not about
that be
money.
all stretched out. Nah, I want my shit nice. and
Roast
tight.
beef sandwiches out there.
I wanted to hug
Thank
that
you.
thing. Like, and I know how to work my muscles. I want to make sure it's.
Make sure that grip.
You feel
that
that?
grip is sitting right
You
there.
feel me now, nigga?
Exactly.
You gotta clutch on
Thank
that shit,
you.
nigga. I don't want my shit.
'Cause
all-
if you
all
lose
these
your
bitches
grip-
be doing surgery on their vaginas now too. Nah, I don't need
Oh,
that. I don't want that to
yeah.
happen.
rejuvenated pum pum.
I don't
What?
want that.
I'm not against the surgeries, but for me, I'm just not.
I'm not
all
sh-
that activity, we not
I'm
gonna
not
have.
trying to get in that
'Cause
process. That's what I'm.
We
trying
don't
to
want all
tell
that
you.
activity.
My thing
I
is,
agree with you on that.
what happened to your box that you need to get it jacked
That's
the fuck
too
back
much
up?
Well, I know that someone who has put baseball bats up females' vaginas, so I'm not sure what
Oh.
Tell her
else
my story.
is going on up there.
Don't do
Yes,
that.
that was private information.
Oh, Vanessa, you ain't supposed to share that, Vanessa.
I know somebody who did this. I do. I
And,
know.
and there are some ones who let them do it.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Look,
Tone.
So while you were
It's
celibate, you were sticking baseball
Tone.
bats up girls'
No,
vaginas?
I wasn't celibate that day.
I know
Okay.
somebody who was sticking bottles in her butt.
Hey,
Shouts to LSD.
I don't give a fuck.
Listen,
Bottles in her butt.
Shout out to Big LSD.
LSD.
shouts to
bro.
LSD.
Well, question: can you be celibate and actually stick something up a girl's vagina?
That's still celibate.
That's-
right.
How though? Because if you're
Celibate
getting
from
off,
dick or
I'm
like
not getting off. I'm just.
Well, I
Having
had a
fun.
question. So, we were talking about this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Are you celibate if you get head?
I believe
I was
no, but
getting-
yes.
I say no.
I wasn't. All right. So in the 2-year process of me being quote unquote celibate, I wasn't having intercourse, but I had people who was giving me head on.
But
So
is
you
that
wasn't-
I'm
you
gonna
wasn't
say on
celibate.
call.
she
That's
wasn't
not
celibate,
That's
right?
not celibate.
That's not celibate.
So head is not celibacy.
So I think you need
Okay,
to
now
stop bragging about
here's
that
my
one.
question.
All right, so-
that I answer. Here's my
I was
statement.
getting
But
I
I'm
will
proud
answer
of
that.
you.
Your man,
Okay.
Proud
Right?
of you.
Thank you.
your man,
Okay.
right? Is exclusive to you.
Okay.
He gets his dick sucked. She swallows. Is he still exclusive to you?
No.
Right. So getting head is not.
Right.
No.
Right.
But
so,
I'm an open girl. I would accept that. I'd be like, okay, she sucked your
Oh,
dick.
word?
That's great.
you accept that?
That's nice.
She sucked your dick.
You said
She's
that's
a
She gonna eat
keeper.
my box too.
That's nice.
Oh.
Now you
She's
can
a
come
keeper.
down, eat this pussy, and fuck me. Like, that's
Exactly.
what you
Is she gonna eat
Okay. I love the way Hershey, I love when you say it, but you
do. Nah,
don't say
she
it.
gonna come
Is
over.
she gonna-
Excuse me.
She like, is she
Uh,
gonna come over?
is
Brother,
she gonna eat
Rob.
this box too?
Shout out
Is
to Robin,
is that
brother.
celibacy? With,
Word?
It's not, right?
Well, if you serving a little bit, I'm buying a little bit. He was gonna.
I be like, I was like,
Well, because
Vanessa.
a lot of people associate celibacy like with penetration, but even like I heard about this when I was in college from this white girl who I met who was from Utah. She told us about this thing called the Provo soak.
Is she one of them with the special flying underwear and shit? She's one of those.
Well, yeah, they were saying
I
it's
can't
this
take
thing
advice
where
from bitches
they do
like
it. She said, I guess they did it in that area, not just Utah, but it's where a guy would enter a female and he would just sit inside, not moving.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
and he would just
Boy,
sit
if you don't.
inside. It was called the Provo soak, and they said a lot of girls who were like quote unquote virgins would do this and stuff like that.
First of all,
and I felt so weirdly about that.
if a nigga going, if
I feel
my,
like that's impossible.
if my nigga
But-
gonna stick his dick in me and just sit there, I'm gonna do the motion. Oh, you want? Okay, cool. All right, you want me to work? You want me to work tonight? Okay, nigga, you ain't about to sit there.
Yo, I didn't believe that shit. She was trying to break that shit down to me. I'm like, really?
So this is just so her vagina.
That happens.
Okay.
I don't. That,
So her vagina.
She said it's called the Provo soak.
So her vagina is just a rest home for dick. Like
She said that's what just for a guy to sit inside. Then he
so
pulls
let
out
me.
and he
All right.
jacks
So
off.
let me get the. All right. So you meet a guy like, hey, yeah, I don't have sex. You know.
You can just stick it in me.
You just stick it in me and just leave it there. That's it. And if you, I dare you to stroke. If you stroke
If
me,
you stroke, it's a wrap.
if you stroke me, we will never have a conversation again. Like it's over. Like, alright, babe. And then you just stick it in and just be like
sitting there like, I don't know any nigga who's just gonna stick it in and just sit down.
Okay, listen. Okay. Hold on, Vanessa.
But yeah, it's called the Provo soak. Y'all can look it up.
Vanessa-
Provo soak.
I've had a point where there was a girl in the hood, right? And I said, you know what? She wants to fuck. I said, listen, I don't want to fuck you. I said, but I'm gonna give you 3 pumps and leave it there.
Wait, so did you
7.
actually do 3 pumps?
I gave her 3 pumps and left it there for a minute.
alright, so I'm trying to envision it.
I can't.
2, 3.
Don't move.
Right. It's gonna be a 4 pump.
No 4 pumps.
It's gonna
No, I
be a
just
4
left it
pump.
there.
Okay.
I just left it there.
Well,
And
were
call it a day.
they 1, 2, 3, or were they 1?
Well, listen, I was young, so it was like,
And it really go in hard. On
oh yeah.
three.
Yeah.
Wait, and
Three,
then you
get
gotta
around the world in 3.
Right.
But then, but
gotta
hold on,
caress her
Vanessa.
hair and all
For
that.
you,
like,
Vanessa, there's been a moment where I was like, you know what? Let me just fall asleep in it. We don't need to fuck. Just let me fall asleep in it. She said,
Is it
what?
possible?
I said, no. I said,
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna lay with you.
It is.
I'm gonna
Without
put it
getting
in.
a hard on.
No, not.
Oh,
all
well,
right.
without.
I'm gonna lay in it, right? And I'm gonna leave it there for the rest of the night. All right? How's that? And she was happy with that because I was.
Wow.
That bitch crazy.
Damn.
That bitch crazy naive.
For
That
real,
bitch
for
crazy
real.
naive.
Ain't no way you just gonna sit
Don't.
inside.
What, Precenda?
Don't.
What?
My brother,
Bro. Yo, bro.
broski.
You gotta understand. I had blowjob relationships.
I'm
So
being
it's
stalked.
Wow.
yeah. So,
Blowjob relationships.
Yeah. She
What does
just
that
gave me head.
entail?
Well,
I'm not
Hershey
fucking
had,
a pussy.
like,
Not fucking her.
I'm not fucking a pussy.
It's
We're not
just
dating
blowjob.
exclusively. It's just a blowjob.
I like the fact that you're open and you're straightforward with that, because a lot of
Yeah.
females won't accept that. But if you tell them up front, they can't.
Yeah, he said,
Go
no,
against
listen.
it.
My penis is reserved for Vanessa
That's
or
right.
some shit like that. And that's it.
Damn, and I want the house in the hills. That's
And
what we talk
Right,
about.
house in
Your
Yeah.
penis is not free.
A shitload
It's
of
not
babies
free.
and houses in the hills.
Told you prostitute.
Well, you know,
For a price. For a price.
there's a price.
There's a
There's a
price out there.
And, you know, I'm having this conversation in front of Yaya. Shout out to Yaya. Yeah, she's like, oh shit. We gotta talk later. That's my baby.
You already know me crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come
Oh
on,
my God.
Aquarius Leo. Come on.
Oh well. Yeah.
What you think?
But,
Water and fire.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, shit, we put shit out. For real.
yeah.
Burn your house down or flood your shit.
Yep.
One of the
Leo's
two.
a
Cook
terrible.
your food or burn your
Burn it.
goddamn house.
Burn it up.
Exactly.
Oh my God. What is your advice though for the millennials or people that are growing up in this day and age? Because it doesn't seem like celibacy is really an option when it comes to the new millennials. It's like depends on what kind of sex they're having.
You're not supposed to have that as an option. You're a millennial. You like. That's the
You
point.
know, we have to
is
ask
to
the
like.
millennials in the building. So you tell me.
I still I'm just getting used to this. I thought I was a part of the Generation X, and I'm not.
You're not.
I'm
You're
millennial.
so not.
You're a millennial.
I really didn't think I was, but I am. And I guess if you ask me, I feel like people
Wait,
are
so
not being
wait,
celibate.
what age? Like what?
I'm
year?
thinking like people who
You're
were
a
born
millennial.
after the
Millenn-
year 2000s. I'm thinking like
Millennials
teenagers.
started in
like,
'96.
You're a millennial too.
I'm not.
no, millennials started in 87.
Was that 87?
Yeah, it was like I think it was
What did we say?
87 or 89 or something
I'm a
like that.
'90s baby.
You're a
Eight-
millennial.
I'm
eight-
91.
Oh, 86 to 80,
What was it,
86
80
to
something?
90.
But
No,
it
yeah,
started in the
87
80s, and I didn't
87
think so.
to 96.
I thought it started in 2000s, but yeah. Yeah, so anybody who's
Yeah,
born...
so he's right. What do you think? You're a millennial. You're a millennial.
Unfortunately,
you're a millennial.
I'm a millennial. But no, like, I don't think that
That's
people are
good
using the
loving, though.
option of
Millennials
not
good
having
loving.
sex. Like, nobody's saying, like, now I'm just not having sex anymore. Like, nobody's thinking about these type of things. Everybody's just like, this is the type of sex I'm having. This is the type of sex I want to have. Whether it's doggy style,
Do you
sex
think
with
they
men, women,
put too
all-
much out there about like what they're doing? Like,
I think people put out more than what they engage in.
okay.
I think that there's, especially when it comes, like, I feel like a lot of people live through memes nowadays. Like, a lot of people, they won't be living these things in their real lives, but they'll put up a meme or a saying, like, just of something that they would wish to have happen in their lives, whatever the case may be. So I feel like a lot of people might be portraying the idea of going against celibacy or engaging in different sexual acts. But real life, a lot of people just going to work and going home. A lot of people watching porn. A lot of people are, you know, just...
I'll be honest with you.
Everybody ain't having
If
sex
you-
like
if
that.
you
Like,
know
you busy? You don't have time.
about the baby boomer age and the free love and the free sex.
Heard about that.
I think we're in that age again,
Really?
but it's just cyber. You
It's
understand what I'm saying?
cyber. Oh, that makes
So
sense.
if you add the cyber to what the baby boomers are, we're in that age
Oh
now.
yeah.
Because everybody's just having sex free love all
Right.
over the place.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like you'll sleep with a dude or a guy will sleep with a girl and it'll be like, all right, yep, all right, we had fun.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
It was
So
it was
was
nothing.
it like that though? I thought that like when it came to the free love stage, like more people were like, obviously random people were hooking up, but they had more of a connection, like versus what people are doing now. With
No, it's
ghosting people.
freer now because you'll have a young person say, all right, well, you know, and this may creep you out,
Okay, but
right? But you'll have a young person say, all right, well, I had sex with Vanessa on Tuesday, and I had fun with Vanessa. That's my friend, and I'm gonna have sex with Ron on Thursday.
Well, that's true.
And Ron's my friend,
Right.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
That's the age we're living in. You know,
True.
some people. I mean, if I would go deep in my mind, I would say Sodom and Gomorrah. But at the end of the day, we're in that stage where it's free love, but it's free love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like where the youngest don't even care. It's like,
And
okay,
they need to be hyper
I'll
aware
suck a
that
dick and eat pussy in the same
right.
day.
Yeah.
And they need to be hyper
Yeah.
aware that 75% of New Yorkers have some form of HPV or STDs. Sexual disease
And
is
guess what?
rampant.
Me and Vanessa
believe
get
that.
tested on the regular.
You damn
Yeah.
right.
We don't.
Everybody should.
All right.
Everybody
We get
should.
tested on the regular because of the life we live.
Damn right.
The other day,
Yeah.
that bitch got me tight though. She said that long ass fucking swallow.
But
Well,
you-
and also when you go to the doctors, be aware of what tests that you are getting. A lot of
Yes.
people,
Yes.
they go to the doctors, and sometimes, I don't know what companies are doing now, but there's some companies who will they'll try to X out or not have to process certain tests. Like in New York State, depending on the clinic that you may go to, sometimes they'll eliminate things like syphilis. Because one time they gave me the excuse of what did they say? Not a lot of they said that the males were high risk for syphilis, so they stopped putting syphilis as a part of the regular STI screening. So certain tests you have to actually request to make
Well,
sure
your doctor
that they're
should-
testing you for
your
that.
doctor
Well,
should
free clinics, I
ask you.
mean, but yeah.
Oh well. If
Well, if you're
speaking-
going to a doctor where you're getting paid, it's
Alright,
different. But
test
free
me for
clinics,
everything.
they're weird about it. So it's
But
a different
even
thing.
well, if you do, I mean, I think that the women are. I don't know if men are the same, but women are a lot more guarded and shy about what they say to a medical professional. Say it
Right.
all. That's the one place where you should be telling everything about yourself that you know and
Absolutely.
ask everything. I go with the list. Listen, okay now.
Yeah. My stomach was hurting on Thursday.
especially you that get
So-
grinded and groped on all the
I
time.
know,
Every time we
listen.
go out.
This is a petri dish
Me
of
Too
bullshit
movement.
right here. Just this area right here on the scooter. God only knows what kind of DNA.
Exactly.
It's
But I
right
do want
here.
everybody to know, unless you're having an outbreak, they cannot really test for herpes.
Oh, I didn't
Unless
know that.
unless you have an outbreak, yeah.
Really?
As a counselor, yeah, they can.
I mean, herpes is like a form of it's like the same as like the chicken pox. It's a
Well,
lot
you-
of different forms.
You
so when
know
it
what
comes
my
to
doctor told me
that
about
virus.
herpes. So here's the deal with herpes, because like you said, once you get the chicken pox,
You
it
have
lives
it.
in your spine
You
anyway.
have it
Right.
It lives in
already.
the spine. So you could get a cold sore, right? And let's say the beginning of a cold sore where you're not really sure what and it's like
Different people
if
have
you
that.
accidentally touch your genitalia, like let's say you touch it and you're not focused and you go to the bathroom, and women, we wipe ourselves. If you touch your genitalia, you could give yourself genital herpes, and now you have a classification as having genital herpes, which is
Very
looked at
true.
as sex, like you got it through sex and you didn't.
Very true.
I was like, get the fuck
No.
out of here.
And
What?
It's about where the virus actually.
It's
attacks
like
the body.
when men get blackheads and pimples and stuff like that, and I tell everybody, listen, don't touch my face. You're gonna touch my face, cleanse it or whatever, because you may pop a pimple
Yep.
and then touch yourself somewhere else without cleaning yourself.
Yep.
That could give you a whole nother set of some other situation.
I see. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Yeah, don't
That's why I say it goes back to
or
being with trust.
what's in your fingernails or on your hands can go into my face.
And if you've
Yes.
touched anything in the
You
subway
understand?
system,
Sure.
So
Well, no.
at the end of the day,
Yeah, your hands are filthy anyway. Like I know.
I mean, my
everything.
finger pop game is strong, so I wash my hands
Right.
on the regular. Like,
yes. And if you niggas are planning to finger pop somebody, please wash your hands first. Don't
Wash
think
your
that you're
hands
gonna
first.
take your hand off the cup of drink that you were drinking on and that you're gonna stick it in my vagina. That's not gonna
right.
I have a house rule. You gotta wash your hands when you
Shouts to
come
all
in
the
house.
squirters.
Like, oh,
happen. Team skirt skirt.
Team squirt.
hey, honey turkey. I always think of her when I hear that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I like it dripping.
Now I have another question for you. Drip drip.
Rob,
Drip drip.
right?
When should people stop being celibate though? Like when
When
is
should they
it
stop
time
being
to
celibate?
come off
It's
of
you know
celibacy?
what I
Like,
think.
how do you
it's-
make that decision of when to come off and who you come
can't
off
take
to?
Well,
it
when is
whenever
it
you're
healthy
ready,
to
I
come
believe.
off, Tom?
It's you know what being celibate is more for most people. It's a spiritual journey. It's like a cleansing. So when you feel you need to be cleansed and rid of that part of you, then you do that, and then when that right person comes along, like Vanessa,
Right.
or Yaya, when that right person comes along and you want to, release yourself, then you do. But for the most part, it's a spiritual thing. It's like a purge, or like you got 40 days of Lent,
Right.
right? Or for us, we got Ramadan. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So we don't do certain things for
On-
that month.
for
So
Ramadan,
we do it.
true.
I do it twice a year. So
Well, I said, when you say this sentence, I don't really need dick. That's time.
You should be getting dick at that
Time to
point.
come off that.
You need a big dick.
And you know what? And that's why I love my lesbians.
Yes. Time to come off that.
None of my lesbians
No,
that
you're
I'm
stupid.
dating need dick, except for mine.
Hey. Now, I have another question for everybody in the
Yes.
room, if everybody could possibly answer. What is something that happened or you experienced during a sexual encounter from coming off of a time period where you weren't having sex for a long time? Like, what is something that happened that was abnormal or something that was unexpected or different with your sexual encounter after not having sex for a long time?
Abnormal?
It doesn't have to be abnormal. It could just be something that you didn't expect. Like for me,
Well, you're really happy.
I did, yeah. Yes. Yes. I had leg shaking. I've had like extreme liquid coming out of my vagina that I didn't expect after having sex.
Go
But
ahead,
like
baby. Talk-
not having
Talk
sex
that
for a year.
shit.
So it's,
Go ahead.
yeah,
Extreme
when you're
liquid.
wet and you don't understand why you're wet and you think that there's no condom where there is a condom that exists, yeah. Yes, it's been way too long.
Oh,
It's been
God,
something
yeah.
that's look at you. I can't.
I
It's been
can't.
way too long. It's been way
As
too
far
long.
as in like the guy, when I was celibate, and then I end up having this encounter with a friend.
Mhm.
He started like humming while he was,
Oh.
and I never had that done.
You done put that nigga in the comments.
Like he was like beatboxing. Oh, this for kind of come here. And that's when you gotta kind of lock the leg around him. Don't go nowhere, nigga. Like you just brought me back. You brought me back.
Cause it's different though, no?
Brought me
Like when
back.
you go back to having sex after
Humming.
not having sex for a long time, it's like
And you do some
It's
new
new
shit
game,
like
like,
that. That
oh,
was new to me. Like this what they doing
Humming.
for 2 years.
Like, is this what the kids
word, I'm back.
That's what they've been doing?
I got out. I got out. I got out.
They always say, like a nigga who's been in jail forever, like females are always like, I guess, running or rushing to go fuck him because they're just always trying to see what kind of dick he's like ready to throw
When-
out there.
right.
You gonna
Like,
come quick.
so I've heard about that.
Oh, really?
My uncle got out of jail for 17 years and he was just like, I ain't even last a minute. I was like, oh,
Oh.
and you telling your
Well,
little
see,
niece this, but okay.
Now here we go. For me, it's different. After my time of celibacy,
Yeah, so how did it feel when you
I
returned?
discovered marathon penis.
Oh.
To whereas, okay, well, we gonna go because I don't know what I'm beginning to get. So
Oh.
I gotta save every moment. So it's like, all right, so
That makes
what's usually
Okay.
5 or 10 minutes for most men, right?
Right.
Turned into an hour for me.
Ah, built up.
And upon one of our previous conversations, yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's an hour straight.
Is it really? Because I
Yeah.
don't believe that it's possible.
Yeah. Oh
it
yeah.
is.
To
Oh, yeah.
really have sex
Hours
in
straight.
hours
It is.
straight.
Hours straight.
Nobody is
Penetration.
pumping
Penetration.
for
is.
a
Exactly.
whole
Yes.
an
Hours
hour.
straight.
And
Yes.
is the vagina good if they go that long?
Yes.
It's not about the
That's what I'm
vagina.
saying.
It's not- Ho.
I love your
Ho.
perspective.
Ho.
I love your
Hold
perspective. Yes.
Hold on.
I never had sex
love
that
Hold
long.
on.
I love your
It's
perspective.
not
I love where you're
about
coming from.
No.
the vagina being
I'm
good.
asking for
It's
a
about
friend.
the penis being
Yes, because
It's not
it's
about the
asking
vagina.
for a friend.
I can't give you that power.
I'm
I
asking.
can't give you that
If
power.
the pussy
It's
is
not
that
about the
good, you
vagina
will
being
not
good.
be in that
It's
shit for an
about
hour.
how good the penis
I'm
is.
just saying, like, I've never been that long, and I'm just saying,
Thank
like,
you.
I'm asking for a friend,
It is.
but I've never had this.
Right. I love this.
It's not. No. Now, mind you, through this hour, you may go from upside down to this
Yes.
way to that way, but
Yes.
But I'm saying
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
asking
it's-
for
yeah.
a friend because I've never been in that situation.
Ask your
So I'm
friend.
going
Oh,
for an
ask your
hour.
friend.
But
How
I'm
about
asking
this?
for a friend.
And
Is
then
the
some-
vagina good if they go for an
And
Oh
hour?
no, the vagina.
That's what I
the vagina's
said.
good.
I feel like the
vagina's
vagina
good.
can't be. If
No.
you're doing it for that long,
See, you got to dispel that myth.
Yes.
No, the vagina. I want to be in it longer. I want to be in it as long
All
as
right,
possible.
so why
Ron,
not-
am I right? We want to be in it as long
Yes.
as possible. We want to enjoy
And then
the
you go
pleasure.
to-
but if it's too good, that
An
means you
hour
can't control
straight.
yourself. You
Right.
want you want come
No.
quick.
That's
If it's too good, I'm gonna go longer.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
gonna
switch.
pull out and be
See,
like,
I'll
I'll wait.
Here's secret
I'll
101.
I'll wait.
Right? We switch positions so we don't come.
Right.
We switch right.
Oh, y'all
So
pull out, y'all be
we,
like, ah,
right.
give
We
me
may
that, give
start
me
up on top.
Right.
Boom. We go 20 minutes there.
Yeah.
All right, yo, hold on. Let me hit it from the back.
And then
Right?
That's the worst
And then-
position to
all
hit
right,
it from the
hit it-
back
hit
end.
it
You
from the
gonna
side.
come
Right.
automatically.
Right.
Damn, my ass fat.
No.
is
You
jiggling.
may come automatically. Not certain men.
I don't. But
Right.
I'm
And then hit it from the
it's
side.
possible. You and
Right.
I have had this conversation before, and you go in a different room.
I don't believe it.
Let's go to the bathroom. All right.
Right?
Let's switch up. So in that hour, and I'm just talking.
But
like,
wouldn't you consider that like little quickies? Like
No.
Because a
No.
nigga can have
No,
sex in like 10
when,
minutes and buzz.
when you're sore,
and then
you
y'all
can't.
can go in the
When
bathroom
you're
and have
sore
sex
and you
can
can't
buzz
walk the
again.
next day, that's not little quickies. You was fucking all night.
Right.
That's what it is. You was fucking all night.
Right.
Fucking all night.
All night.
Fucking all night.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Terrible.
There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, but you can have sex for an hour. Like,
You can have
Yeah.
It's
penetration.
possible, but that's
4
why I was
hours straight.
asking, is the vagina good? If
Yeah.
No, the
Yeah.
vagina's
Right.
good. The vagina's good. I want to be
Well,
in
what
there
y'all- what do you-
longer, and then.
If it's
All right,
really
hold on.
good, you're not going to last.
I'm
So
gonna give you.
so what
I'm gonna give you another male
What
secret.
about when you don't
But wait, I have
last
a
an
question
hour
first.
and it's 15,
But
10
I
minutes?
have a-
Does that mean it's not good?
I have a
No,
question.
Great
no,
question.
I'm not coming. No, I'm trying to fuck.
Don't talk to us unless you talk to the mic.
Come
All right, I'm gonna give y'all another male secret,
Come
right?
up to the mic.
There's a thing called new pussy feel, right?
Right.
So when the pussy is new,
So what does it feel like
we're
when
gonna
it's new?
wreck that shit for as long as possible.
You guys are terrible creatures.
Yes,
Yes.
we are. You may come a million times, but we're gonna try to fuck you for as long as possible because it's new.
We gonna make that
Just 'cause
point
it's
known.
new.
Because it's new.
We gonna make
So
sure.
imagine if
a
we're
point
not
known,
fucking
you know what I mean?
every day. Right, bro?
Oh my god.
For real.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep going when we finish. You think we finished, but we're gonna keep going.
Oh my
See?
god.
Yeah.
So what happens? Like, all right. So is
That's
there
why
ever an
I
instance
agree
where
with
you
that.
guys cannot take it, or it's too much,
But I had
or
a
it's
question,
too
though.
exciting? So where you guys pull out? Like, when does that happen? Because there's guys who I know, like, they're like, your shit too tight, or like they're like, it's too, like they'll
What?
they'll back up because they're
took
just like, I don't want to come. Like
the
they'll try
sensitivity
to
effect?
stop themselves from coming. Like they want it to last and they don't want to come quick. So that's why like, I can't be on your shit. Like they'll just
When you really want to prove a point, you'll get past that.
Yeah, you get past that.
okay.
And
You'll get
you
past
know,
that.
we.
So it's the weaker guys who can't control themselves. is what you're
Listen,
saying.
don't stay in. No, we're not
Niggas,
going
don't
to-
label the man. Don't put a label
I'm not
on
going to
the
talk
man.
about any other man's penis. I
You
know
right, you right,
my
you
team.
right.
We fuck. Period.
Bruh,
Okay.
You wanna prove
Right.
a
Vanessa,
point,
that
you
was
right there.
very harsh. The
I don't
weaker
want to say
man.
weaker. Yeah, that's wrong
But
word.
what do you mean when you say like, is the vagina still good? What's happened to it? Like, what do you mean? Is it still good? Like,
No, because you have some men who, like they said,
New puss getting
have
over.
an hour going, and then you got some men that say like the pussy ain't good if I don't come in the next 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So I'm wondering,
Right, they
is the
come
vagina good if it's 10
They come
minutes or if
quick.
it's
They
an
don't.
hour?
They don't
It's
exercise. They don't eat
obviously
right.
they're setting it
So
up.
they're gonna bust
They
quick.
setting
I'm
it up.
sorry.
Like, they're setting it
I'm
up.
sorry. They gonna
They
bust
setting
quick.
it up.
They do not exercise. They don't eat right. They
Yep.
don't do none of that shit.
So you gonna come
No,
like that?
you fuck with real
Yeah.
G's.
They
Yeah.
ain't looking to put in that work though.
Right.
You know, when a real nigga put in that work, you gonna be
Speak
you gonna
on it.
You
know.
gonna be so
gonna be
like
in
that. I
there
can't
for a
You gonna be
walk.
smart. You gonna be able to walk the next
Yeah,
day. You
nigga.
like, damn, my pussy hurt.
Yep.
All
Or
right.
when you walking and you still
You
feel
can't
like the
even
dick is
get
still
up.
in you after you already finished.
You really gonna think
You
about
done,
that.
but you
That's
still
right.
feel like the shit is still sitting inside.
Or
of
you got baby dough legs when you try to walk to the bathroom. You know that little.
like
Or you just lay there like,
yeah, when you don't move. Oh man.
See, I want you to tell a friend to tell a friend. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Listen,
you laying in the bed
That
like you just
gossip
got hit
dick.
by a
Right.
car and
that
shit.
gossip dick makes you get on the
Gossip dick,
phone.
I like that.
They make you get on the phone and be like, girl.
Gossip.
Nah, you can't even do that because some bitches be like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
word?
Yeah, if it's too good, you ain't gonna.
but see, that's what we want.
I'll never
DM.
What?
So hold on.
You
And
ain't
that's
lying,
why I put a
Hershey.
bitch on their back. Like, nah, bitch.
Hershey,
I
you
was
ain't
trying to
lying.
vent to you because
Listen.
you too good tonight.
I'm gonna give y'all another fact, another true story.
Who is you with?
And this is recent. This is not like years ago. So, bitch goes, can you fuck me like you fuck her? Or get somebody to fuck me like you fuck her.
That's impossible. Nothing's gonna be the same.
And I said,
though.
no. There's only one God. So But I'll introduce you to my brother. All right. How about that?
Only one. I like
I'll
that.
introduce you to my brother.
Oh my god.
All right.
Out of your mind.
Smile 69 Network. Vanessa
Smile
Smilez,
69.
Hershey Wrapper,
Oh my
Precious,
God.
Yaya,
So, question-
Precenda,
Yes.
Purple Glove,
Hey.
my brother Rob.
Hey.
All right.
Is anybody gonna be celibate this
No.
Just, wow.
Unless
Not unless it's made to be like
Nah,
that. You can't.
unless
Not willingly.
God or Trump,
Not willing.
Trump grab your pussy, then you be like, nah, fuck out of here.
unless Trump say no, you can't have no sex with nobody besides me, then that's when I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna just go on full blown celibacy, like just give it up. I'm gonna just go ahead and go get surgery, let them lit it up real quick.
I'm gonna thug it out. I'm thugging it out. I'm thugging it out.
Listen.
Oh my God. The
Now,
worst
I
Thugging it
have
out.
another question.
I'm gonna fuck my way
Vanessa.
through it.
What is gonna be the first
That's what I'm doing.
position or sex act that you would like to do after coming off of a year of
I'm
being
fucking your
celibate?
face. I'm fucking your face.
So you're like blowjobs all
yeah,
day.
Yeah, all day, all day.
So
I'm
you
fucking
want
your face.
missionary. I want doggy
Wow.
style.
I want we gonna start off. No, don't
What's
say
like?
that.
Go yeah, not
You
that
know what?
word. You want? Yeah,
Vanessa, Vanessa.
What would you like, Rob?
Would you like?
What would you like? First position.
I'm
Hands
going
out,
first position.
First
It
position.
just can't be a night, a whole
Right?
night.
Nope.
All
The
night.
first thing
First
that
position.
you want to do. First position. I don't care about the rest of the night. How does it start off? You did a bid for a year in Rikers. You just got out.
God damn, why is it
God
always
forbid,
prison?
I'm sorry.
God forbid, God
God
forbid.
forbid. Ooh. Or
Yeah,
you know
I
you,
mean,
or you
oh-
was in the military for a year. You
Yeah,
just came
I
out.
might have to get some top first. Yeah.
Wow.
Might, yeah.
So the first thing that y'all both are choosing is
A
head.
warm
They're
mouth?
men.
Why
That's
not? What, you want a
They
warm
wanna
meal
fill his
after
throat.
coming out the cold?
They
You
want
want
to
a
fill his
warm
throat.
mouth?
That's
There
it's a
you want
kiss.
that in
That's
there.
Men.
You want it all the way
Why
in?
does that shock you?
This is shocking to me.
Why?
But now,
I thought
ready
pussy
for this?
was great.
Ready? No, pussy is great.
It is.
Listen,
That's 'cause when we get the pussy, we the ones to feel like we putting in that work. We about to put in some work. When you giving us tops, like we being spoiled for a second.
I am
Ah.
getting a
That's
T-shirt
the
that
pleasure.
says "I thought pussy
hold
was
on.
great."
You got,
thought-
you got
yo,
a
that
website
might be
called
on the shirt.
RatchetBJs.com.
I do. Shout
You
out
got
to
a
Ratchet
website called
Right.
RatchetBJs.com.
You guys-
You already know what it is.
Right.
Yes.
You know what it is.
But outside of that,
Uh-huh.
I really thought that pussy was great. I thought that
Pussy
guys.
is great. Listen, that's the second position. I'm eating the pussy.
She's the best ever.
All right.
I can't believe
You
you
may
said
even
that.
69. You know what I'm saying?
69 is all right.
Listen,
Vanessa's
cut the lights on.
69.
Put you right up here.
Turn out the lights. That's
right.
That song is stuck in
Light
your
it.
It
head.
is. I don't know why. But damn, head is the first thing that both of y'all would really.
Hashtag I
take
thought pussy was great.
I thought that pussy was good.
God. What
You know
would you
what?
like to do first?
Grab her by the pussy.
No, I'm sticking with marathon. I don't give a fuck.
So you want a whole hour?
Yeah.
I don't know about
No, I really
You should
want
want to
it.
give
I
head.
really
That's
want
what you
all
should want to
night.
do. You should want to
I
give
really
head.
want
That's-
all night.
right?
I want all night.
So you
Say
want
it.
all night?
I'm going to say it
All
loud.
night.
You should want to give head and
I
then
should
get your
want
pussy
all
licked.
Right.
Knowledge, you
You
said
want face
69
first?
is
No
selfish.
face first. No.
She said I
Depend,
get
if you
Wait,
listen, me and my
She
brother
said
right
I
here,
get to pick.
we're not those kind of men. You're gonna give head first.
Wait.
Right?
I need first.
Take another kind of
I'm
man.
not giving head
Well,
first no
you
more.
know,
I
encourage
refuse.
me, you know?
Me too.
You know, I'm encouraging
All right,
you to give
so-
head first.
My husband.
I'm in the habit of being letting my
Girl, you
little
about to
sister be
break
my
my
little sister, so you can answer the question.
She
'Cause I don't
doesn't
wanna-
have to.
You don't have to, but I shut her out because I'm like, no, that's the baby.
And
sis.
I
But
respect
she's
that.
an
So I'm like,
adult.
no, she don't need to answer either.
She's an adult, and I don't want to treat her like she's a child
Uh-huh.
anymore
Uh-huh.
because you know we had a differences with that. So if you want to answer the question, you can answer it. Okay,
she
good.
don't
How you like? All right, you ain't gotta. All right. You said no. You said no. We ain't gotta argue.
Or what do you think is the most popular thing that women would do? Either or.
I would get
I
on
know
top
that
first.
laugh.
Okay. Hey, on top. I like
Oh,
that.
shit.
On top.
Okay. Honey, honey.
Oh,
Love on top.
Yo.
No, honestly, like if I give you head first, you're going to want to fuck first. After I give you head, So
I don't mind
you-
giving
It's the warm up.
So that's the warm up.
women that give don't
Listen, my
that
office
like
is right
giving
there.
head
You
don't
can
mind
stop
giving
talking right
head
now.
first.
All right.
Right.
I don't
Smile
mind
since
giving
nine
head
over.
first.
Me neither.
Sometimes I'm not in the mood to really. I just be like, yo, like nah, like I'm in the mood to
I
just do
would
that.
please you, right?
Yeah, so whatever happens after I do that to you is whatever.
Right, in the bar, the
Sometimes.
bathroom, You know,
Why did they start with
I
the
ain't
bar?
talking
I
about
don't
that.
understand where he got this
On
from.
the
I need a
dance
bed.
floor.
I need a bed in a room.
The show's over.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, this
that's
is all the
right.
time that we have. I
all the
appreciate
time.
everybody for rocking out. Yes, yes,
This
yes,
was
yes.
a good show.
Rock
Great
out with
show,
the
great
out.
conversation. This is your girl Vanessa Smilez. We have UncleTone,
Vanessa.
Hershey
Yes.
the Rapper,
Yes.
Hershey
Precious,
Rapper.
Robert, Yaya, BC Cosmo, Precenda in the building. I love you all. You guys can definitely watch the rebroadcast on YouTube. Go to Smile 69 Network Show, and you guys can see all of our episodes on there. We are here live on Sundays from 9 to 10. The Grown Man Show is still from 4 to 6.
Yes,
Setting the
ma'am.
podcast blueprint for you people out there. So
Yes, ma'am.
we will be all back here with the party live on Sippy Cup Sundays.
Yes.
Yes. And yes, we will be back. See y'all later. Bye.
Then you die, that's why we get high. Cause you never know when you're gonna go. Life's a bitch and then you die.